In this video, I'm going to do a few of the problems that you have to do on the worksheet. So pay close attention to these. Hopefully you've learned some things from the Brightstorm lady that you saw the video on just a while ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at mainly my aqueous ones. Remember, in aqueous basically means the ions break apart. So write down all the ions. Like for this first one, I'm going to do Mg 2 plus 2 NO3 minuses plus 2 Na pluses plus CO3 2 minus. Now that yields MgCO3. Now that doesn't come apart because it's solid, so I'm going to keep that solid there, but NaNO3, sodium nitrate, is, so I'm going to break that apart. Okay. Now there's no reason to put aqueouses on these ions because they can't be ions unless they're in solution. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to identify those things that don't do anything, that don't change. And so we have this guy here, my NAs, and my NAs. Oh, this wasn't exactly balanced. I do apologize for that. But if it was balanced, we'd have two NAs on the right-hand side as well. So my final analysis, what you have to do at the end, is basically say this: Mg2 plus CO3 2 minus yields Mg CO3 solid. And that's your net ionic equation. This was your total one. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. Okay, so down here, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do strontium strontium doesn't have a T in it. Strontium is 2 plus bromide, and there's two of those. And yeah, this is a good practice on all those ions. Okay, plus potassium, plus, and we're going to have two of those plus sulfate, which is SO4 2 minus. So all those are aqueuses, they all break apart. So then it turns into strontium sulfate, and that's a solid, so I'm going to keep that together, plus potassium bromide. And I imagine we're going to have two of each of those in the balance equation. So now we're going to identify those things that don't change. Those things that don't change are my bromides and my potassiums. And the same over here, they don't change. So in the end, and that, again, this is my total ionic equation, my net ionic equation, just include those things that form that solid. So Cr2 plus SO4 2 minus yields SrSO4. Notice it's still balanced as you write these. Okay, so everything stays balanced as you go through these. Okay, this last one here that I have for you is manganese 2. So we know it's Mn 2 plus and 2 chlorines, because chloride is only -1, so you need two of those, plus ammonium, that's a good one to know, carbonate, and so there would have to be two of those, plus CO3. Now, if it's bugging you that I'm just sort of writing these out, what you need to do first is probably write out a balanced equation, and then do what I'm doing for my total ionic equation. So I'm going to go MnCO3 as my solid, plus ammonium, plus chloride. Okay, so again, I'm going to circle those ones that that don't do anything. These are called spectator ions, so they don't really do anything on these. So we're going to have this guy, we have this guy, ammonium, and they're exactly the same on this side. So we're going to get rid of those, and our net ionic equation looks like this. Mn 2 plus CO3 2 minus yields Mn CO3 solid. And that's my net, and this is my total. Okay, and again, you'd probably want to have a balanced equation before you start breaking things up. Just make sure you have the same amount of everything. Hopefully that helps, and good luck on the rest of the worksheet.